just lay down.
All right, fuck it. Let's start, man, because it's 7:30. I gotta be in bed. No, this episode's gonna go long now. There's like a couple people on YouTube.
Fuck that! I gotta eat, bro.
Oh man, this is scoop number 2 over here.
Yeah,
dude, I don't eat dinner.
I get it. I mean, you know, we do this every week.
This guy has 1 meal a day.
1 meal a day?
Well, starting at 7 versus starting at 7:30 is different.
I get it. There's a couple people in the comments on YouTube that were like, really enjoying these long episodes. I was like, because Scoop didn't show up. We went for an hour and a half. It was a treat.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't eaten, so I gotta eat too.
Lucky, come here.
It's kind of just feeling like an episode of Boner Bros. All right. Welcome to another episode of Boner Bros. I mean, tasteless gentlemen.
Tasteless boners.
Tasteless.
Dom was supposed to be here, but I'm gonna put him on blast. I don't know what happened, but we didn't hear from him.
Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, hopefully he didn't wrap his car around a tree going, doing 120 down the freeway.
Fuck, dude, that was dark.
So yeah, we got Bradley here again.
Yep.
And Schoeny.
Daddy, no.
So I think pretty much right now what we're gonna talk about this episode is like some like really weird gay shit.
Dude, you didn't introduce fucking Ziggs, man.
Oh yeah,
People
Ziggy's back. Yeah.
Needing to see him. And
Pick him up real quick, just a little bit, so people can see him, because I might have to edit.
No, you can see.
No.
I mean, I see his head in the frame.
Yeah, sometimes I might edit him out though on accident. Yeah, just for the people, What
wants
up,
to see
Ziggs? And then Lucky, come here. Come here.
on, bud.
Lucky's like, fuck yeah, I love the camera.
Lucky Strike.
Hey.
Lucky Strike. Lucky, come here.
Up. There you go.
Boy, ooh.
Wasn't that a cigarette brand?
Yeah, I used to smoke Lucky Strikes.
I think it is, right?
That's it. Bradley just dated himself right there.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I don't know. Is this still a thing?
It's gotta be, right?
I used to smoke Lucky Strike unfiltered.
Oh god.
Oh, dude.
Ooh, unfiltered. Good lord, that's a lot on the lungs.
When's the last time you were like drinking and just ripping heaters like back in the day?
6-7 years.
That's like the last time you smoked a cigarette?
Yeah. I quit when COVID happened because nobody really knew what the fuck was going on, and I'm like, well, if it's bad, I want to give my lungs as good of a chance as I can possibly do that.
I will say, like, during COVID, that was when I like separated, because like addictions they link.
Yeah, of course.
So like, if you drink alcohol, like that first sip of beer, like you immediately want a cigarette.
Yep.
And I completely broke that connection like during COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And now, like every once in a while, if I'm drinking and people have some cigarettes around, maybe I'll have one, and then like it's fucking gross. Like it's not like enjoyable at all.
There are times where I'm like, because the last I smoked, like for the last 3 years when I was still, utilizing nicotine, it would just be one at the end of the day. Like I would always have one, like sitting on my back porch before I went to bed. So for me, it was kind of like just a relaxing, winding down type thing. I haven't done
it's like a ritual, like you're getting ready for bed.
I haven't done the like break up chain smoking thing for a long time.
It's funny you guys say that because I actually started smoking during COVID. I was like,
really?
Fuck it. I was like, let's
go.
Like
cigarettes or cigars?
Cigarettes. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Camel Crushes, remember those?
I mean, everybody did take up new hobbies, so you might have just taken up a hobby of cigarettes.
I don't even think I took
the hobby of cigarettes.
A hobby. I started streaming like nonstop, like on Twitch, but no hobbies. I drank a lot. Like, I don't know, the first 2 months of the pandemic, at least for Californians, it was like a party, man. We were like FaceTiming our families. It kind of brought like everyone close a little bit, And
it was like America after 9/11.
Kind of, yeah. It had that kind of feel to it, but I was drinking a lot, dude. Me and my ex were just partying up in my fucking place.
How much do you think like cigarette addiction was fueled, especially in California, by those like cigarette girls that were at the bars all the time?
Oh, that just dated us.
Yeah.
Explain that for the people that might not know.
So it's illegal now, but probably around like 2007. Well, probably before that too, up until like what, like
I think it probably went on for like decades.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
It stopped probably around like 2012.
Was that?
Yeah.
No, was it? I feel like it was more recent than that. I don't know. It was just one of those things. Like one day, it just never happened again. And it didn't like register that it wasn't that it wasn't there.
So the girls would walk around like with like what it was
Well,
like.
I think weren't the original ones because they have like Halloween costumes that are those girls. The original ones were like in the 40s or 50s.
Okay, yeah.
Had
So that was just more like they were like just selling them.
yeah. But that's where they got. I think that's where they got the idea from.
Yeah, but like these girls were like promo girls.
Oh yeah.
And like they were just giving out packs of
It
cigarettes.
started out with Camel Crushes, right?
Yeah. Oh no, it was even it was just like normal like Camels and
okay. So I always remember being Camel Crushes or Camel Crushers, whatever they were. Yeah. And it was a menthol, right? Like it was a little bead inside the cigarette.
Yeah,
you crush it. And you could smoke it with or without crushing it, and then it would give this like menthol flavor off or whatever.
Man,
but I remember them because I remember being like, I didn't smoke, but I was like, what's the Camel Crusher? And it was like, you can crush it. And I'm like, fuck it, give me a pack. I smoked one, and I've never liked cigarettes. I was like, ugh.
All this talk makes me want to have a fucking cigarette
now. No, dude, don't do it.
I'm not going to.
Come over and smoke a cigar with me, man.
I can't do cigars.
Why?
The smell.
Like cigarettes or anything. Wait, hold up. I hate that.
No,
like,
I'm not saying they're better. I'm saying I don't personally like.
Yeah,
the
I
smell
know.
of
The cigar smell is definitely a worse, like more distinct smell.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's better.
Because it's all over you.
I think it smells great. Yeah, because your whole house
smells like you're smoking horse shit.
Yeah, all right. It's funny you say that because I had a friend over. I was like, "Ooh, smell these cigars," and she was like, "Oh, that smells like fucking horse ass." I'm like, "Yeah, it kind of does have a manure smell to it.
It's got a manure.
It does have a manure-esque thing to it, but I don't know. It's just like it's. I have aged taste buds.
One of my favorite things about like the promo girls is that you would have to like sign up, so you'd have to give them like your email address.
Oh, that's
and, like,
back before that iPad, so you had to legit
write it down.
Wow.
But like they would send you on your birthday like actually like pretty cool shit. Like I think I got like a Zippo lighter one year.
Remember like the Marlboro jacket?
Yeah.
Like in the 80s?
I got like an ashtray one time, like just like an actual like metal like ashtray. Like they would send like cool shit to you on your birthday.
You know what's funny is they still have the promo girls, but they're doing liquor still. So that's still a thing. I don't know when that's gonna stop, but we had
that'll never stop.
Never.
I feel like it will. Giving out free alcohol at the bar, yeah.
No. Why do you think it'll stop though?
They only give out like little like thimble fucking shots.
Yeah, but
though,
it'll have its time. Trust me. I feel like somebody will stop it for some reason. But yeah, we still have the chicks that go around with like a special, specials, and they'll have like a special drink behind the bar. Like, hey, taste this. Ooh, that's a really good tequila. Well, we're actually serving it tonight. They don't do it a lot, but I've seen it still being.
I'm seeing some pretty good drink specials here and there. I was at Moonshine for a 49ers game. They had $1.49 Bloody Marys.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
$1.49 Bloody.
$1.49?
Yeah, Bloody Marys.
What the fuck?
I mean,
that's crazy.
Yeah. And
in this economy,
and then I was at the American Comedy Co last night, and they had $5 beers.
Whoa,
that's not bad either.
Yeah, like it's
Are we getting back to normal?
I think there's I think you're hitting the like I know I said it a little while ago on the podcast, but like my prediction was like we had peaked, and then you're going to start seeing like the price competitions that you used to see back in the day.
Because they're ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Yeah. Alex called it out. The economy is going to be back to normal in what 2 years?
We're going to get happy hours again.
Gas is going to go back down to $2 a gallon.
Wow. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Once they get you and they're like, oh, they'll easily pay $5-6. Yeah, we don't need to come back down.
They'll bring it down 20 cents. Yeah. Like, we're good.
It's called sticky prices.
Yep.
Like once you get accustomed to paying something, it never really goes back down.
It's like sale pricing.
Wow. Oh yeah, like I remember like back before online shopping was a thing. You go into Macy's and like everything is on sale. You're like it's not a fucking sale then. Like it's just that's just the price. Like. Stop trying to pretend like it's on sale.
I had somebody tell me the other day, they're like, hey, I'm waiting to, they want to buy a new TV for the new place. And I was like, cool. What are you going to get? They're like, well, I was hoping you could help me. And I was like, oh, yeah, I got you. And they're like, I'm going to wait till Black Friday. I was like, you don't even have to. Like, TVs are always on sale, especially if you don't want to spend like a lot of money. You just want to get the freaking, Insignia or the RCA or what's Walmart's brand? It's
Westinghouse? Is that
No. It's I think it's called ONN.
Apex?
ONN.
Isn't Apex a brand too?
Maybe.
I think there's dozens of fucking television.
I will say though, like Black Friday on Amazon, like you can get some fucking TV deals for sure.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. I just feel like they're not even like great deals. They're just kind of like whatever, like something I don't ever see something I need on sale.
The things that I noticed that you can't actually get good bargains on are definitely electronics.
Really?
Yeah,
like 100%. Yeah.
Huh.
Because like they're trying to clear out all this shit that's gonna be outdated.
Yeah.
In like 6 months or whatever.
True. Hey, Lucky, what's
they're
up?
not like Dom holding on
Right.
to their PS5 for fucking.
This is Lucky.
However many
Say hi,
years.
What are they? Is it up to the PS5 now, or are they up to 6?
No, PS5.
5.
I mean, I'm sure the 6. Dom's fucked, dude. Dom
I
still.
know.
Dom has his PS5 sealed up. He bought it. I don't know if he told you this, Bradley, but he bought a brand new PS5. And he's like, I'm going to buy it and then sell it because it was like so hard to get. But he waited so long that like everyone has a PS5 now. They just came out with a PS5 Pro.
Well, there's also no shortage. Like you can just buy it. Like there's no longer a wait list.
What's the difference between the normal one and the Pro?
Nothing
No,
really.
we could get into it. Nobody wants to hear about that. It's
Let's
just
talk
it's a
about,
little.
let's talk about movies.
No,
Yeah.
The PS5 Pro is just a little bit beefier. It's a better GPU,
Okay.
but it's just what it's kind of. Everyone's calling it bullshit. It's just what, like, why are you even doing this? Like, people will pay for it though. That's why Sony does it.
Yeah,
but anyway,
like,
so Dom's kind of fucked. Like I told him, I was like, just wrap that bitch up and put it in your attic and open it in fucking 20 years, and it'll be worth sealed. It'll be worth a lot.
I don't know though. Is it?
Trust me.
I don't think so, man.
Sealed, yes.
I don't know.
Yes. Go look up sealed DVDs from like 2005, and they're worth money. You find a sealed Dreamcast. I know you laugh, but someday a PS5 is gonna be a Dreamcast. Like, just 20 years. Just put it in your attic. And then I know Dom's like, nah, man, I ain't got enough room for that. I was like, put it where the fish tank is.
Fucking PlayStation, he doesn't have enough room?
I don't know, man. But
your attic's got to be pretty fucking packed if you can't stick a small cardboard box.
He doesn't have a fucking attic.
Yeah,
you know? I told him I'd charge him. I'll put it in my attic
for the space.
Yeah, for the space.
You charge storage.
Yeah.
You're just gonna fucking open it up and fucking start playing.
I would have 2, one for upstairs, one for downstairs.
You just have to bring it to a shrink wrapper at some point, and you can just put it back in and fucking make it look like it's brand new.
Yeah, I mean, I told him, all that shit comes around. Like, I always look that stuff up. I want to see what like Sony Walkmans are up. If you have anything sealed from the 90s is worth a lot of money.
But it's always hard to like tell. Like, are people just listing at like the price they want to sell it?
Yeah, if you're referencing eBay, I could understand. That's difficult. Yeah.
Like, I need to see like the receipts. Like, I need to see like somebody actually like selling these.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean want to see receipts?
Well, he's saying because eBay, you could have the same item that somebody's selling for $695, and then you have somebody else literally selling it for like $600.
Oh well,
so it's hard to gauge what the value of it is.
No, you find it out. You just go on eBay and just.
But it's like anything. You can't just like list like a price of a home and then like that means somebody's gonna pay for it. You know what I mean? Like you can.
Well, I mean, there's an average. If you just go on Google, type in,
you could look up the price
Dreamcast, and then just go shopping. You'll see like, okay, like there's everything from 300 to 6. Because there are people that are just like, I'm gonna put 900 because maybe some fucking rich dude wants to buy it for his kid and he'll pay.
Yeah,
for it.
but then again, like everyone else could be listing on other people's bad information as well. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I mean that's what. But that's like kind of what. That's like what. Like housing is though, if everyone is just fucking like selling a house for a certain price, you got to sell yours that price too. You can't be like, oh, I don't believe that. Like I'm gonna price it different.
Yeah, but that's like that. You can only determine that based on whether or not a house gets sold.
I mean, it's gonna sell for whatever somebody will pay for it at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying. So like, but I need to see like that actual sales are happening, not just like whatever the listing price.
Oh yeah,
is.
you can. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you can check that on eBay. You can say what like I do that with basketball cards. Like, what have they been selling for? And then if you see that, it's, $80 instead of $180, then you could just like ask the person like, dude, I'll pay $90 for it. And they'll be like, maybe, I don't know.
Are people are still using fucking eBay at this point?
Yeah.
Oh, eBay's the shit.
Yeah, it's still really popular.
I haven't even like thought about that site in a long fucking time.
It's cool, dude. I love eBay. It's tight.
I haven't sold anything in a while, but I've used it many times to sell shit.
Oh, you sell shit?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like
and
what?
buy.
Gems?
No, I have a lot of old fishing tackle that I got rid of. Random shit. Like I always have stuff around my house that I need to sell.
Yeah.
Like whatever you want to get rid of, you find a buyer for it usually.
Generally, yeah. But I mean, sometimes shit will sit on there for months. It's not like I basically put it on eBay because it can literally sit there, and then some random person happens to Google the item, 6 months down the road. Because I've done that. I've searched for such obscure shit on eBay. and you find it 'cause somebody's selling it.
See, Bradley doesn't have an alley to just put shit in, so
That's true. In the Pacific Beach region, you could get rid of fucking anything.
All right, guys. So I brought my last time we had the what do we have? The Coke Zero fucking Oreo.
Yeah.
I felt bad. You know, that was basically cancer in a can. So I brought one of my new healthier air quotes sodas made by this brand called Olipop. And there's only 2 grams of sugar in this bad boy. This is cherry Coke. I want you guys to taste it.
No, I don't even like cherry Coke.
Come on, bro. You gotta do it for No, you're gonna say no right now?
I hate cherry Coke.
It doesn't even taste like cherry Coke. It tastes like regular Coke.
It's called cherry Coke. I'm not drinking
I swear to God.
I believe you.
Oh, man.
is this what we've resorted to? Is drinking soda on on a
We
show?
could just do Tasteless Gentlemen.
I mean, better talking about fucking eBay for fucking 2 hours. People hitting the unsubscribe.
Were there any topics that you specifically wanted to chat about tonight?
Nope.
I don't recall seeing
I
anything
mean,
in the group
we
chat.
talked about did you guys watch the fight?
What fight? The fight in the
Dude.
parking lot this morning?
That would have been more exciting.
What do you think about that, Alex?
It tastes like shit.
What? Really?
Yeah, 100%.
But you like soda.
I
No?
don't. No.
Oh, what'd you grab that one for then? Just for shit?
Oh, I drink these all the time. They're not.
This-
They're
this-
not really
Oh.
sodas.
This tastes like it's
It's a prebiotic.
This tastes like it's sat in the fridge like nearby a cherry Coke.
It doesn't taste that fucking bad. You're just used to soda.
No, it tastes bad.
I think it tastes great as he takes another sip. Get out of here, bro. You love it.
Well, I'm not gonna I'm
Um,
not gonna just keep it in the
You're
cup.
not gonna pull a Bradley and not drink it.
fuck no.
Fuck you guys.
Have you guys seen
Wait, we were gonna talk about the fight.
Okay, yeah,
Or
yeah.
the legit fight if you're referencing one that happened in a parking lot.
I wish. Oh, you guys are talking about the Tyson and
Yeah.
Jake Paul?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't watch it.
no, neither did I.
No, you don't even need to watch fights anymore. You just look at Instagram.
I watched
You know
it.
what I mean?
Actually, I should say I had it on in the background because I was more curious than anything else. And oh man,
More
dude.
curious about Tyson's ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, what was that? What the fuck?
he literally his son interviewed him, and he gave like a 3-sentence response, and then he was like, "Love you," and I think he like kissed his head or something, and
Oh,
he
that
turned
was his
around, and that's what he had on. Just bare ass. I mean, he was in kind of like a locker room, so I guess it makes sense.
Well,
Is that what they're rocking under the shorts?
I don't know. I'm
No,
not a
for
boxer.
sure. A jockstrap.
But like no underwear, huh?
No underwear.
No underwear. Just straight fucking crack, bro.
But I don't even know. I couldn't tell what he had on. It literally looked like he had short assless chaps. That's what it looked like.
Listen to this guy.
How did they? Was that like an accident?
I don't know.
I think they do all that shit on purpose, dude.
No.
Ow, fuck.
You're not.
Dude,
stop
Lucky.
encouraging
These
I'm
people,
sorry, I'm
these
having a
people
good
aren't
time.
that like well thought out. Like they're not like really planning
No,
everything
you
like
see,
that.
that's where you're wrong, dude. I
No,
think
they're
Netflix,
not.
I think they know exactly what's going on.
You
dude.
think Netflix had a meeting and they're like, oh, like we're gonna pan out
Show
on
Tyson's ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Why the fuck? Do you not understand what a meme
people,
is?
People just make mistakes, dude. They just make
I don't
mistakes.
know. I think it's all planned, dude. I think that.
No.
Yeah, dude.
You give people way too much credit. They're not that competent.
I think Hollywood.
I don't
they're
disagree
so
with that.
fucking smart. They're
No.
like, dude, let's do
Dude,
this.
these-
That'll turn into a meme.
These
That's
people
gonna
are
turn into
not
a
that
meme.
competent. They made Blue Beetle.
What's wrong with Blue Beetle? It's a great movie.
What the?
What's his name?
I don't even know
What's
what
his
the
name?
fuck that is.
George Lopez killed it.
Dude, that movie lost so much fuck. All I'm saying is these people aren't like the like mega geniuses like planning everything.
I don't
like,
think they are at all.
No,
I
like-
mean they're not stupid, but I don't think
didn't
they're
the
fucking.
cameraman like zoom into Mike Tyson's ass? Or
No,
did
I
he
think
not?
if I remember how it went, he literally just turned around and he went
Yeah.
to go back to doing what he was doing.
Yeah,
and
that's the
his
thing.
ass
Yeah,
was
the
just-
camera was just there, and
Yeah.
he just walked his ass into like into like the image of the or like the view of the camera.
I mean, he's got a decent ass for an 80-year-old man.
All right, whatever.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
mean at that
I didn't
age,
see it.
that age, most guys' asses are just
Fucking
flat.
wall ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and just switch the conversation. Most guys' asses are just flat by then.
Yeah, it happens.
Jamie, pull that photo up of Mike Tyson's
The
ass.
fight in general was very boring. It was just boring. The fights before it though, the one with the two chicks was really good. It was a good fight.
If you had a regular Netflix account, you could watch it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would not have paid money to,
Yeah, that's
to
what I
watch
thought.
this. No way.
I thought you had to
Fucking
pay a
way.
little bit extra money to watch
No.
it, but
And it went on for like 3 fucking hours from
Yeah.
start to finish.
That's the worst part about all of these events.
Rosie
dude.
Perez.
Yeah,
Holy
Scoop
shit.
was talking about it.
That
What-
was the dumbest thing. I think Netflix was like, hey, how can we make this the biggest event we're hosting the entire year as shitty as possible? And then somebody at the fucking table was like, oh, what about that chick who does the weird, like, New York accent on a lot of those movies? Oh, Rosie Perez? Yeah, let's get her.
I wonder if they asked her to do it to, like, match with, like, Mike Tyson from, like, that era or something. Like, I mean, you could have picked anybody else from the 90s,
No,
but...
it made no sense.
I mean,
I was trying to figure it out.
What has she done after fucking...
That's what I'm saying.
movie
White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
What the fuck
She
is
did that one with Nick Cage. It Could Happen to You, where he wins the cop that wins the lotto.
Oh, wow.
I mean, she did like a bunch of like Spike Lee movies.
But why?
Like,
I guess
She's done a lot of movies,
Yeah.
but there was
Why
no...
was she there?
she was in Pineapple Express.
Oh, she was. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
I genuinely don't know. I was asking myself that the entire time, and we were texting with Scoop.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
I mean, the thing is like, yeah, you're just like they're trying to find like people to do like a one-off thing. Like you're gonna like you're not gonna have people who want to do that.
So how was the actual fight when Tyson fought?
It was boring.
Really?
I don't know if it was. I don't know enough about boxing to say, oh yeah, it was fucking rigged. But it definitely seemed like. Apparently, in the contract, it said if Tyson knocked Paul out, and I don't know, I didn't see the contract, but allegedly, if he knocked Paul out, he got nothing. And there was, I believe, $20 million on the line for Tyson.
Sounds about
So
right.
Yeah, didn't he like barely throw any punches?
I think like it was literally, I think in the like 2-3 dozen range of the number of punches he threw. That's what it just didn't seem like. It was either really sad because he was actually trying and just couldn't do it, or it was sad because the whole thing was bullshit.
That's not sad though. That's good for Mike Tyson.
I mean,
he
apparently his net worth going into the fight was $10 million, so he literally tripled his net worth.
Man, like think about what his net worth actually was at one point.
Oh man, hundreds of millions.
Yeah, dude, boxers not known for their fiscal.
No, like MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I remember I went out to Florida for a DJ award shit like a couple years ago, and we were in this hotel. I forget what hotel it was. And there was this guy that looked like he boxed, like he looked like just a boxer, and he was outside of this jewelry, high-end jewelry, purse, fucking women's store, and he was like turning red. He's like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna go in there right now. I don't give a shit. And these 3 bodyguards wouldn't let him into this store. Like, you know, there's always those high-end stores in like casinos and hotels that are just like, I never go into them because I don't want that shit. And I was like, I wonder who the fuck is in there. And it was Floyd Mayweather. And this fucking white boy wannabe boxers outside. Apparently they kicked homeboy out so Floyd could go in and shop alone.
They do that. So
and he wasn't like having it. And I'm like, what are you doing? Are you really like, let alone the security guys or Floyd Mayweather's security will kill you.
Yeah.
Well, they won't even let you get
literally
close to
kill
him.
you.
Yeah.
Literally
and he's like, man, fuck this. Like, what do you call it? Shadow boxing. I'm like, what is this guy doing, dude? I was sitting there watching, and he like looked at me, and I was like, yee. I just left.
And speaking of shadow boxing, the other night I was walking through PB, and there was some homeless guy in the parking lot, just shadow boxing on the wall.
Sounds about right for PB.
Yeah,
I think actually you might know that guy. I know a guy that he does jiu-jitsu, and he always shows up early and like shadow boxes in the parking lot.
That was probably the same dude.
I'm like, bro, what are you doing, dude? Like, unless you're in a gym, you look crazy. Like, you look like you've lost your mind if you're shadow boxing in a parking lot.
If you're like doing anything other than like just like walking around in public,
So
you look crazy.
Even if you're on your fucking headphones, like
dude,
your AirPods, you look a little crazy.
Yeah, don't if you're having a phone call on your fucking, Bluetooth headphones, like you look crazy for sure.
Those guys, I think, just to me look like assholes because they're always assholes talking about asshole stuff whenever they're fucking on their Bluetooth.
What's asshole
Oh,
stuff?
dude,
Like, yeah, I said sign the fucking contract. You didn't get my email? What the fuck is wrong with you, Brenda?
People having
Like
people having full on Zoom meetings in like coffee shops need to
Wild,
be fucking fired
Yeah,
into the
Jessica,
sun.
we're gonna go ahead and have you. You need to fax those over tomorrow. Yeah, no, we're good. You guys good? Yeah, okay, cool. How's your guys Monday? All right, awesome. Yeah.
I'm sure there have been people who've done that and they actually like will look over to someone sitting near them and be like, excuse me, can you guys, I'm in a Zoom meeting. Can you guys keep it down a little bit?
Yeah.
I guarantee it's happened.
I do that. I'm not even actually in a meeting. I'm just doing it like to my
to get
phone,
people
just
to
look
shut the
cool.
fuck up?
Yeah. No. I act like I'm talking to my friends. Like, Alex, what are you doing, bro? I thought we were supposed to hang out. I'll see you at TTG. No one's on the phone. They're like, that guy's cool as fuck.
I do that when someone comes to my door.
Well, you
Really? Well, you act like you're talking to someone, or act like you're like fucking.
If someone knocks on my door, because it's always someone soliciting, I'll put my...
It's nobody who's ever there to see Bradley.
Yeah, no. I'll put my wired headphones in, and then I'll just like look out my window and just point like...
That's pretty good. But I don't even answer. I don't want them to even know I'm there.
I've done that too.
I mean, what are they going to do if they know you're there? Just be like, leave.
Well, they might come back.
So you don't have to get up. Just keep knocking.
No, never.
Or just keep going. I'll be there in a second,
bro. Don't come knocking on my door unless you got an appointment.
Yeah, as in a dick appointment.
Yeah. Like I'm not going to answer my door ever. You're answering your door and your front door in the year of our Lord 2024.
Who knocks on doors anymore? What is this, 1910?
I check my ring cam though, just in case I need a sign for a package, which I never do, but just in case, man, because I hate getting home and I go check for packages on my front porch, and then I see like a UPS dropped off like a "we missed you" thing. I'm like, oh.
But like, how often are you having a sign for packages these days?
Some shit I buy, I need a sign for it.
One of the craziest things in Amsterdam is that like when they deliver your packages, if you're not home, they like knock on your neighbors' doors.
Wow.
So like they won't leave it there. They just like have to like keep trying.
Huh.
And so instead of like keeping trying, they'll just knock on neighbors' doors until eventually they get somebody to answer, and they're like, "Here's the package for blah blah blah."
What if you like you're feuding with your neighbor and you hate each other? Too bad, so sad, tough shit.
I mean, I don't think they feud there.
I always
That's just
get
an
my
American
neighbors.
thing.
I always get my neighbors packages.
They're like super friendly all the fucking time. But yeah, like we were the house we were staying in had like some stuff delivered for like I think it was like their kids' school books, like textbooks, and like we were gone, and then like the neighbor came over like later that day and like, oh, like these packages got delivered, whatever, and that's just like the norm there.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
I guess if it's standard operating procedure, then it makes sense. Don't they do that sometimes? Like, doesn't UPS sometimes do that? Like, they leave a note that said left at a neighbor's?
Fuck no.
I don't know.
That's the wrong house. They left it at the wrong house. I think they can get fired for that.
I mean, that's like every once in a while I'll get like an Amazon delivery and it's like the photo, they left it in like front of the wrong door. It's like, bro, how do you fuck it up that easy?
Bro, they're dropping off so many packages a day.
Yeah.
I always get my neighbor's package. I don't check the address. I don't even, because I'm always ordering.
You just open it up.
Every time.
I've done that.
I've definitely done that.
I open it. I get like baby clothes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is? Oh, okay. And I walk over there, and then I just look at my neighbor's camera and I go, sorry, I opened it. I just put it there.
Yeah.
Like, they know me, so they're like, Schoeny going through our mail again.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
It is just like instinct though. Like,
yes.
Yeah. Nobody checks. I don't check the address.
And like,
on my
mail. I get like dumb shit delivered like monthly too, so I'm not even like really expecting it. Like, it's not like, you know what I mean? So it's like I get like a
subscription type
thing. Yeah. So I'll get like my coffee Nespresso pods like delivered once a month.
Yeah.
And so like if there's a package at my door, I'm just all right, fucking just start opening it up.
Everybody always says like, oh, that's illegal if you open up someone else's mail. Is that like a real thing? You guys, have you heard that?
I think it's actually like, technically speaking, I think it's fraud, mail fraud.
I mean, who's gonna press charges?
That would suck. Can you imagine trying to be a nice guy and do something for your neighbors, and they're like, yeah, fuck that guy, fuck Schoeny, we're gonna press charges.
And they're just embarrassed because you saw like their drill dough that they ordered.
I wouldn't have given it to them. That was staying.
What, a drill dough?
Does the drill dough exist?
I'll send you.
Or is
some
this
links.
like an urban myth?
It exists.
It does.
Yeah.
The drill dough or a drill dough?
That's what like, is there an actual
I don't know
thing?
if it's an actual like a brand name.
I mean, obviously someone, I guarantee, has created a dildo out of a drill.
That's
one you can just do at home by yourself.
Excuse me?
A drill dough, you can just do that at home by yourself.
Oh, for sure.
Really? Is that the dildo that you can put on like a drill, like a Makita, like a?
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like its own thing.
That's what I was asking, if it actually existed.
Like the fleshlight is a real product, not just like a.
Sure.
I don't know. I mean, maybe
like a brand name.
Yeah.
Like tissue. Or I'm sorry, Kleenex.
Kleenex. Ziploc.
I'm still waiting for Bradley to get like that midsection fuck toy.
Oh, did I?
too much room, man. That shit takes that. It just gets weird.
I don't want to say this, but I kind of did something like that.
Here we go.
What do you mean, kind of?
Now we can start the episode.
What do you mean, kind of?
He's got
you either did or you didn't.
I bought an ass.
It's just the ass.
It's got 2 holes, but it's the ass and like a very small amount of waste.
That's all you need. Dude, I'm so pissed the other guys aren't here for this.
So wait, you're like putting it on like the edge of the bed.
I have a stool in my shower.
Shut Shut the fuck up.
No, the stool I got a long time ago for my ex, and I was like, oh, it's a great place to set this fake ass.
Oh, what's her name? What did you name her?
Everything you see reminds me of her.
Yeah, I don't have.
How big? Use your hands. How big?
Like an ass.
Wow.
Like a small chick's ass.
Is it nice? Is it?
I got rid of it a long time ago. It was kind of awkward.
So you didn't answer my question. You didn't answer
Was
my
it nice?
question.
Yeah, it was nice, but it's not as good as like the fleshlight.
Got it.
Wait, so that was just part of like your morning routine?
No, I was literally, I'm like, I've never done this, and I would like to try it. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it was
dude, hey.
It was like $20.
Hey, I'm laughing, but dude, good for you, man.
I have no shame.
Fuck
None
no.
at all.
Live your fucking life.
I mean,
live
if
your
you're
life.
Like, what do you say like if like you bring some girl over and you forget that you had the ass?
That
It's a
didn't
dog
happen.
toy. Hey, that's Ziggy's.
On the stool in the shower.
Ziggy loves that thing.
Just sitting there, like that's like serial killer vibes.
No, I've had I keep the fleshlight in the shower, so I've had guests over who have seen it, and they don't. I mean, we're grown ass adults. It's not like
Yeah, man.
True, but like yeah, I mean, I feel like the fleshlight is like
no. The ass is different. The ass is like, what's wrong with this fucking person?
once you start getting to like very specific body parts, it gets like kind of weird.
If a company could come by your house, Alex, and drop off a full fuck doll for just 24 hours and then take it away, would you not fuck it?
Oh, of course I would.
A fuck doll rental company?
Yeah.
They make people would utilize that. I guarantee.
Yeah, 100%. Somewhere. I know it's kind of dirty, but
can you imagine? Just fucking
you said you'd do it.
No, I thought you just meant like a brand new one, like they would drop off.
I mean, yeah, but kind of brand new.
No,
I mean, pick your hole.
It's either brand new or it's not.
Yeah, I've seen they make like fucking torsos now.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I haven't got there. I just don't think I'd spend enough. I don't think I'd spend a lot of money.
$20 isn't that crazy.
Wait,
like
you said $20?
$20, yeah.
Oh, I'm in. Let's go.
That's why I got it.
He got it on Wish.com.
Oh, geez.
No.
I definitely used.
It was on Amazon.
I feel like the good ones got to be more than $20 though.
Oh,
right?
I think like the really nice, whatever high tech silicone shit is very expensive.
You got the China lead paint.
Oh yeah,
version.
100%.
Definitely got a rash from
100%.
Bradley's
I definitely have
IQ
microplastics in my fucking schwanz.
Bradley's IQ lowered by like 5 points from fucking that thing.
My vision got fucked up too, but hey, it was worth it.
Well, it's like they say, you go blind jacking off, right?
Yep, exactly.
That's wild. No, dude, I love that shit, man. Good for you. Let's get freaky with it. You know what I'm saying? You only live once, dude. Like,
what if you just walked in, Schoeny's at your house using your fucking ass in the shower?
using your ass in the shower.
I'm just more of the mindset like I like engaging in firsts. Like, oh, I've never done that before, so
Dude.
I want to do it, and then I can tick that box off.
Amen, brother.
So when are you getting pegged?
I haven't done it.
You haven't got paid yet?
No.
Damn,
Oh, we really are getting into boner bros now.
Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and turn on Alex's mic.
I haven't made the executive decision if I really would. I think I would, but I don't know.
I mean, I could sit here all day and say how great it is.
I have no doubt that it's great. I just don't know how seriously I could take myself if I'm watching myself get pounded by a chick.
Well, that's the thing. You don't start off by getting pounded, homie. Like,
well, I'm not saying like jackhammering,
Yeah,
but still.
she's gonna ease it in like a gentleman.
and you would be surprised at how unskilled women are at thrusting.
I've seen enough videos of said activities that I've
Yeah, they're not good at it right away.
No.
Like,
I mean, I'm not good at it either.
Alex, like, I'm still working at
I
it.
have a dick and I'm terrible at it.
No, seriously, like my ex and I tried it a couple times, and it took a minute, you know, because it's like they're not used to it. I don't even know if they have.
Well,
like,
it's
the
a
thrusting.
motion. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
and
not
plus
an instinctual
and they don't
motion.
feel it. Like when they have a strap on, they don't feel the strap on. Like we have
Really?
dicks. They haven't got that technology yet, but we have dicks. We feel it, so we know exactly where it's going. Oh, it's in. Like with chicks, and they have a strap on. They're like, "What the fuck's going on down there?" Like, you know. So
What about like? I wonder how it is with the extend a dick thing that seems to be popular now.
I actually saw
I think
that.
so. Doesn't that have like at least like slits in it so you?
I don't know. I feel like you would lose all like legitimate sensation.
No, the inside of it is like a pocket pussy. The inside of it's like a pocket pussy, and then the outside of it is like for her. You're talking about the extendo dick where it's like...
Yeah, it's like one of the most popular...
Yeah, it's like a strap-on, but
allegedly.
your dick goes in it, and then you're fucking a chick.
It adds like 2 or 3 inches to your dick. That's what it is.
Yeah, the inside of it is made to feel good for you. You're not
See,
feeling
again,
the woman.
I have no real profound desire to use that.
You know
but
what,
because
dude?
I've never done it, I'd be like, oh, I'll try it.
Let's go
I
to
want
the
to know
sex
what
shop
it's like
next
to
week.
have
Yeah.
a large penis.
Yeah.
Bradley's on extendodick.com
Yeah.
as soon as this.
I
as soon
got to
as this
place
is
an
over.
Amazon order anyway. I'm going to buy a bunch of shit tonight.
That would be nice to see how it feels to have like a freaking 13-inch cock. Dude.
I think when it
Was
comes...
isn't like Adam and Eve like the big like sex toy company?
I don't know if they're still as big as they were,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they
They
were.
Aren't they based out of San Diego?
I think they have a warehouse here.
Yeah, is it like in Hillcrest? Of course.
Of
no
course it
way,
is.
really?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't even know that.
I mean, you got to embrace the ingenuity of San Diego.
I was just talking to a friend the other night about this, and I was like, "Yeah, man. I constantly, everyone I talk to, usually it's guys, and it comes up that we all know Schoeny likes to get pegged, and I'm like, dude, you guys are missing out. Like, Bradley knows he's had things in his
I mean,
ass.
yeah. I can imagine
Yes.
how ridiculously
exactly.
amazing it is.
He's
but
been to Florida.
yeah.
And I'm a huge
I've been to the
promoter for ass
Panhandle.
play, but some guys don't like the ass play, and that's totally fine. But it doesn't make you gay, guys.
But I think that based upon what women have told me, I feel like that is genuinely like the number one concern. For the
Yes.
same
Yeah.
reason most dudes
that they
don't
would- that they
properly
would
wash
turn
their
gay?
ass. No, that it's just like it's gay to do it. Like, oh, what if I really like this? And then does that mean
Yeah.
I'm gay?
Yeah.
That means you're just gonna have a loose asshole for the rest of your
Yeah.
life.
My asshole's not loose.
I mean,
But-
Prove it.
This is going butter, bros. I
until
love it.
you've prolapsed at 60.
I mean, yeah, I think it's one of the. I don't think like everyone can like it. You know what I mean? Like,
No, everyone can. Trust me. You bust that first prostate nut, homie. You're in the club, dog.
but like, I mean, you know what I mean? Sometimes I think there's just shit that's just some people's shit. Like, you're just not into it. Like, you don't enjoy it. You know?
Yeah, I could respect that though. If somebody was like, "Yeah, I'm sure it's great. It's just not something I ever want to try."
Yeah,
I
that's
get
cool.
Yeah,
that.
you know,
I
it's
get
like kale. Like people-
exactly like kale.
Yeah, people are like absolutely certain that you'll love it if you do it the right way, and then every time I do it their way, I'm like, no, this shit still
Really,
fucking
you know
sucks.
people that are like, "Oh, you got to try kale this way. It's so fucking good."
Yeah, 100%. Because every time you have that conversation with somebody that like kale fucking sucks.
What? People are
They're-
still
they're-
pushing kale?
Yeah,
The
man.
fuck is this, 2012?
Big kale is a thing.
Wow.
Big kale.
Yeah, no, like it fucking sucks, and like everyone has like their own recipe. They're like, no, if you do it this way, fucking little olive oil and some fucking lemon juice, like you fucking no.
You're like,
it's
no,
still-
trust me, it is so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's not like those other ways you've had it. I promise you.
And then it just tastes like garlic and lemon and cardboard. Like
I
that's-
like kale though, so I can't talk shit. I like kale.
I got to put a lot of stuff on it, but yeah, kale's good. But like if it's too much kale, it tastes like cardboard straight up.
Yeah, it's fucking miserable.
Wait, do you have the cilantro gene where it tastes like soap to you?
No,
Or-
I love cilantro. I put my
So it
cilantro
tastes
on
like
pizza. I
actual-
put it on
Dude,
everything.
that's a miserable fucking thing.
I didn't think I had it, and then I had cilantro the other day in a fucking salad, and I'm like, this tastes like shit. Either I just developed it, or I've had it and I wasn't paying close enough attention. Because it's not like I eat cilantro on a weekly basis.
Shit, you should. Cilantro's fucking bomb.
It is, but it tastes
Not
like
anymore,
soap.
apparently.
Yeah.
The
Damn.
Mexican food is off the fucking
I
menu
need to.
for you.
I need to reassess this. I need to see if it's actually.
Bradley's gonna be at a grocery outlet just fucking taking bites out of the.
Do I like it yet? Do I like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it taste like soap? I don't know. I can't tell.
Have you guys ever dated someone and
Yes.
you find don't lie, and they find out that you have a podcast and they look up like TTG podcast and they stop talking to you because they like listen
Probably.
to it?
Are you talking about like dating, or like?
Yeah, no,
or
or
like
just
the-
like
or
meeting
the
someone.
Initial, like the
No,
initial.
you meet someone and then they're like, "Hey, what do you do?" And you're like, "This is my job, this is what I do." And then I have a podcast, and they're like, "Oh, a podcast, that's cute." And you're like, "Well, we've been doing it for the last decade, it's pretty successful." And they're like, "Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. What's the name of it?" You say, "The Tasteless Gentlemen," and they go look it up, and then they like treat you different, either good or bad.
I
after
don't.
they
I
listen
don't
to it.
personally usually talk about the podcast unless it's like I'm hanging out with someone for a while.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, I've definitely had like women who like hadn't met yet cancel date on me. I've also had like a woman who was cool with it initially, and then like got kind of like overwhelmed by it. I guess I don't even know.
For
like,
sure,
Like
for
I
sure.
mean, if you don't know a person and you fucking tune into one of these episodes
Yeah.
and you caught the wrong one, you'd be like, "This guy's a piece of shit."
Caught the wrong
Yeah,
one.
like-
You mean everyone?
And that's,
No, because there are
and
some that are worse than others.
Yeah,
for sure.
and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the thing is like I don't take it personally.
Yeah,
Like,
I wouldn't either.
yeah, like there are too many people in like the comedy or like podcast space that want to like say crazy shit and do edgy shit and then complain when people
Yeah,
like,
you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like Dave Attell has been doing this shit for how long? Yeah. And you know what I mean? He's out there saying the craziest fucking shit in comedy clubs. And not once is he complaining about like reactions people have to it. Like, dude, if you're going to be that guy, just go fucking do it. And you're not going to get, you know, universal praise.
Yeah,
like
full ass it. Don't half-ass it.
Yeah.
Do it.
And like, and don't bitch and moan when like when like normies come across it and aren't into it. Like, that's just the way it fucking is. Like, and people always want to look at like Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
Yep.
And it's like, dude, those guys took like over a decade to get like acceptance from the general public.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
like
South Park is gnarly. It's still gnarly.
Yeah, they pull no punches.
Yeah, and like it took until like Book of Mormon for them to get like respect. Yeah. You know, they were still a fucking joke when they were nominated for the Academy Award for you know, best original, you know, track or whatever for the South Park movie. Yeah. You know, when they like dropped acid and fucking wore dresses to the Academy Awards.
I forgot about that.
But yeah, like, dude, like even those guys, like it took so long to gain like the trust of the public and to be like, you know, accepted in like polite society. Like, you can't expect to get that from people, especially in like the dating realm where like people already have their guard up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, even like a light pink flag now is like, nope, I'm gonna turn and run the other
I
direction.
so unlike Bradley, I say like right away, like when I start talking to someone, like, what do you do? I was like, oh, dude, like I produce music, I edit like podcasts, and I'm on a podcast. Like, oh, that's cool. What is it? I tell them, and I was like, dude, go check it out. Like, I think it's fucking funny. Like, these are my friends. Like, I have nothing to hide, you know?
Yeah.
And I said that to like one chick I was dating. We were like 2 months in, maybe like a month and a half, and she listened to one episode. She's like, yeah, it's good, that's cool. And I was like, oh, cool. And she's like, I probably won't be listening to other ones, like any more episodes. And I was like, oh, why, you didn't like it? She's like, no, I just want to get to know you, like with like you and me. Like, I don't want to get to know you, like that side of you.
But that's why I don't bring it up right away.
Yeah. So that's like, I've had women who ask me like, oh, like, you know, should I listen before we hang out? And I'm like, don't, because
it will it will give you the wrong impression.
Well, it's not even so much about that as it is. It's like, I want you to learn about me at the same time I'm learning about you.
Exactly.
Because that's like part of like the back and forth of
this
like
skews
dating.
the rate exponentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, then like you are like I don't remember the shit that I say. So then you're going to like be referencing like stories I told that I don't even remember fucking telling. Like they'll ask me like, well, what's your favorite episode? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like,
just make up a number.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be like, oh, like, you know, the episode with like Neil Nanda or whatever. You know what I mean? I'll just give them like some like interview episode. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't remember what the fuck I say. So like, I don't know. Like I get why women would be like skeptical and not want to like be a part of dating someone who's like in this space. And I don't blame them for that.
Yeah. Speaking of not remembering what you said, I said something at Bar West when I was DJing there.
Oh, wow.
When did the whole Epstein didn't kill himself thing go down? What year was that?
That would have been like
was it 7-8 years?
No, it would have been in 2019. I
really?
think. Like 2020 maybe.
Yeah. No, it was way before that. It was when I was at Bar West.
Because you specifically remember?
Because there's this guy. He's probably, I don't know if he's listening because he's a TTG fan, but I got on the mic. I'm pretty sure it was Bar West. Yeah. And I got on the mic and I said, Epstein didn't kill himself, like right before the drop.
I feel like Bar West has been closed longer than that.
No, well, I mean, the Epstein thing, I feel like it's been a long time.
2019,
yeah. August 10th, 2019.
Bar West has been closed longer than that.
Are you psychic? Are you revealing your powers?
No, because it was like, I don't know, maybe, I'm pretty sure it was Epstein. Maybe it was another place then. But even 2019, I wasn't DJing. Anyways, I'll double check. But I forgot I said it, but this guy on Instagram keeps bringing it up over and over, and he's always like, it's not annoying, but it's like, bro, I don't even know what the fuck I said. Like, what's going on here, you know? People don't forget that shit, though, and they do that with podcasts, too.
No, that's why people get canceled, because they hone in on one fucking thing
for sure. So I talked to that chick, and she's like, it ended up not working out with her, big surprise. And recently, I had a friend over, and we were making pizza, and we were talking about like dating and all this different shit and sex, and she says, yeah, I just really feel like lately, like I'm beginning to be more like demisexual. And I started laughing. I was like, oh, dude, that's crazy. Because, like, on the last episode, Dom and I were talking about, like, almost the whole episode is, like, being about demisexual. And she starts laughing and, like, grinning at me. And I'm like, what? And she's like, no, I listened to the episode. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, that's funny. So like, I felt kind of like embarrassed a little bit because I got all excited. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
And then we're making like homemade pizzas and watching movies. So we're like making pizza and it gets quiet. I'm like, oh fuck. Like she didn't say like, hey, I like the podcast or like it kind of sucks. So I was like, so what'd you think? And
I never asked that question.
no, she's like,
Yeah, I don't want your opinion.
yeah. I was like, so what'd you think? She's like,
Do you want me to be honest?
honestly, you guys are fucking hilarious. I was like, oh really? She's like, oh yeah, dude. Like you guys are fucking hilarious. Like,
But did she say it in that way because she didn't want to admit?
No. She was
she was just fucking with
truthful.
you?
No, she's like, yeah, no, you guys are hilarious. Like the banter's fucking great. Like it's awesome. I think she said Dom's her favorite. Like she's like, yeah,
Dom's everyone's favorite.
yeah,
dude.
exactly. Dom's a great guy, and she's just like, yeah, Dom's funny. And she didn't watch. She listened.
Yeah.
So she's like, who's the smart guy? And I'm like, oh,
None of us?
No. And then for a minute, I wanted to say who I thought was the smartest one out of this group. And then I was like, oh, I wonder who she's talking
That's
about.
a good, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I know it's not Dom. I know it's not me. I think Scoop's very intelligent. I think Alex is smart as fuck. I think fucking Bradley's fucking intelligent as fuck. So I'm like, I was like, all right, well, let's pop on YouTube. So I go over to the fucking TV and I pop it on. And this is like a couple episodes ago with all of us on so she could see everyone. And it gets on. And she's like, him with a beard. Alex. So Alex, you're nominated as the smartest one of the podcast. I think we all knew that, but you got it, man. You got fans
That's
out
it.
there.
There it is.
There it is. Hey,
Proof.
Wrap it up.
Proof.
Wrap it up. Proof.
I gotta eat. Let's go.
So yeah, it's just funny though. But yeah, some people they don't like it. I think that's happened to me a couple times. You know, I'm dating someone and they're like, I don't know. A lot of people don't give a fuck. They're like, podcasts, cool, whatever. And that's, dude, fair enough. Awesome. There's a million fucking podcasts out there. But for someone to say like, oh no, that's sick, dude. You guys are hilarious. Like, I don't think we're comedians. I think we have really good banter with each other, and we're all like fucking really good homies. And I think that's what really
and also
gets
like
people.
Being a comedian doesn't necessarily even translate to doing a
It
talk
oftentimes
show.
doesn't.
Yeah, that's true. I think fucking Chris that comes here, I think is fucking hilarious, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I know there's been a couple people that are like, oh, I don't think he's that funny. I was like, fuck, dude, when he comes out. But then again, maybe it's just because like he's the homie. And when he's here, I just love it because he busts balls like crazy. It's just like he's one of us. Because we've tried to have guests on that are a little like they're trying to find their spot in the podcast. Chris just comes in and starts ripping off his vape and talking shit. I love it. It's great.
Well, it's nerve wracking for most people if you don't do this or talk into any microphone on a regular basis, especially if there's fucking cameras trained on you. Like most people get nervous.
Well, yeah,
sure.
and it's also like comedians. Some of them are used to doing like a routine.
Yeah.
And so like going,
it doesn't translate.
Yeah. But like there are some people like I always thought that like when Neil walked in, you know, that was a guy who like immediately there was like a banter there. Like there was never like an awkwardness there with him.
No, not at all.
But yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, they'll come in and you can tell like podcasts aren't their thing.
Yeah. And I think it takes it might take a couple episodes too for people to like, because you can tell people, hey, you're just coming in, we're just bullshitting. We like this is what we do at the Tasteless Gym. We just bullshit. We're not sitting here for an hour writing things down. Like this is what we're gonna talk about today. We didn't talk about shit. Fucking Dom didn't show up. We're like, fuck it, let's go. You know. And some people they hear that and they're like, okay, cool. Then, but they still think they have to like perform or something. Like, hey, we got Schoeny here, and I have to be like have a tagline or something like,
hey, what's going on? Yeah,
here
like
are.
Old radio DJ.
Oh, dude, the old radio DJ voice is the fucking worst.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to take the like the shuttle back from the airport, like somewhat recently, and like local broadcast radio was on in the shuttle. And man, like it is bad.
Yeah, it's
or
crazy.
What
It's
like the morning crew, like the morning people.
Dude.
I don't think I like it because we're not gonna have that soon. That's not gonna be around. So I kind of like when I hear it, if I have like a rental
it's
car,
nostalgic.
It's very nostalgic. Like, but I do appreciate the people that do the morning shows. They're really good together.
Yeah, well, it's hard doing it the way they do it. Like
course,
I wouldn't want to do it.
I mean, they're live. It's live.
Well, yeah, we know that.
No, I'm saying like
I know, but I'm saying like with the restrictions and like the way they have to like watch everything they say.
Yeah.
and the way they can't have dead air, like the way they have to like read off like cards and like
it's live.
And do,
that's why it's so
every like advertisement or whatever. Like
it's impressive.
It's like it's hard to fucking do.
Dude, I would fuck up and drop an F-bomb immediately.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Bradley would read off the traffic situation and be like, fuck this, dude.
I'd be like, this is horseshit. If you're sitting in this right now, I'm sorry, your life sucks.
Dude, the producer would just permanently have his finger hovering over the delay button on your shit every fucking time. I mean, yeah, dude, the problem is like, well, like the dumbest shit about it is that like the only reason why you can't do what we do on the air is because of like the dumbest government regulations 100%, ever.
100%. FCC, yeah,
it's the dumbest fucking shit. There's no fucking logic behind it. And like, you know, especially now.
Well, it's all. Sorry for cutting you off, but it's all about the sponsors, right?
No,
not even that. I mean, they can't drop the F-bomb
the sponsors
because
don't want to be associated with someone who's going to drop F-bombs. So in a way, yes.
For example, that's why we don't have sponsorship.
Well, I mean, yeah,
who wants to sponsor us?
We also haven't like shopped around to get them.
I mean, and it's content. Like, hey, we sponsor this show, or there was a dude talking about fucking a fake ass on a stool in his shower.
And a fucking drill though. They're like, no,
we can at least get the fake ass company to sponsor us.
That's true.
And the TTG studio just has all sex toys everywhere. Like, hey, take that extra dildo home, dude. Jesus.
But no, I mean, like, yeah, the profanity, like, there's still ads where there's profanity, like, that's not you know what I mean? Like, Comedy Central has pretty loose, you know, rules around profanity. They still have advertisers. Like,
where do you watch Comedy Central?
I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter where you watch it. I'm just saying, like, it. You know, they say fucking shit on their shows.
True,
you know?
Very true.
Yeah, no, it's just the dumbest fucking rules, and it sucks because it probably is what killed radio. Not even so much like the internet or podcasts.
Yeah,
I don't
think technology killed radio. I think regulation.
Yeah, regulation allowed for a better product to come out that was unregulated. Yeah, basically. So like, you know, like if you like this and it was allowed to be broadcast on the radio while also, you know, being on YouTube and whatever, like, you would probably listen to it on the radio. Yeah. You know, that's it. Like,
I was on the radio with Sonic. We were on, I think it was 103.7 Energy. Yeah. It was fun, and I would do like live mixes, and they would introduce it. I think it was like the remix. We call it the remix room on Tuesdays. It was cool, but yeah, it was just like, obviously it was like fake. Like we had to get on there like, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, coming up at 5 o'clock.
We got DJ Schoeny in the house tonight.
I'm like, yo, what's up, guys? This is the new Diplo. I'm gonna sleep in with some of my tracks. Hope you guys are driving safe on the 5. And then like I hear it like in the car like 10 minutes later. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing, dude?
What am I doing with my life?
I just want to go on TTG and talk about dildos and ass play.
And it kind of sucks because you have to do it because the alternative of like hearing just like a normal person talking on the radio.
Oh yeah, the energy has to be on 100.
Terrible. Like, I get why you have to do it because, man, like, imagine just being on there being like, yeah, you know, this is the new Diplo. Hope you like it.
Imagine if you're at a nightclub. So you guys know my old photographer Turbo. You know him, right?
That guy's still around, by the way?
Yeah, he's around. He's just doing other things. We're getting old. People are starting to do other things, you know, outside the nightclub. I was doing this little like Texas tour to like New York to like Chicago, back to San Diego, and I wanted to have a photographer with me, and I didn't want to have to rely on the photographers they had at the nightclub. I don't know if they're good or not. So I took my boy Turbo, and he's like, he had this thing in his head, like, we're going to get this club and you're going to pick up the mic and get on the DJ booth and yell in the mic and everyone's going to like put their hands up so I can get good pictures. Yeah. But sometimes it's just not like that. Some nightclubs, they just don't go off. Yeah. They're making money. People are there, but it's not like hands in the air, crazy night. You just can't get it no matter how good of a DJ you are. So he's like, hey man, can you give me the mic? And I'll get on and I'll rile them up. I was like, fuck no. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? No. I'm going to tell them what to do so I can get a good picture. I was like, fuck no, you're an idiot. Hell no.
Well, you need to preface this for people who don't know him. Like, he's kind of a nerdy, dorky
I mean, they don't even need to know that he's a nerd.
But that makes it crazier to even fucking think about that.
Yeah, he's...
So you wanted to do it like he's setting up a photograph.
Yeah,
like.
Yeah. Hey, like everyone put your hands up. Cheese. Pretty much. So he asked me 3 or 4 times. And I'm like, no. So then the drinks start flowing. I think it's an hour later. And the people are getting drunk. Like, I was like, he might be able to pull it off, you know? He comes up and asks me, and I was like, you know what? Here, dude. I turn the mic on, give it to him, and turn the fucking music off. I said, go ahead. He gets on the mic and goes, hey guys, I don't think that you guys understand.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, forget the fuck. And I grabbed that mic, but going back to what you were saying, no energy.
Yeah.
Like radio, like you have to have a radio voice. You have to like I'm talking right now, energy.
Or strip club DJ.
Yeah.
Yes, or strip club. If this podcast was just us going like, yeah, so I had to do
Although
I just busted.
I do love the soothing voice of an NPR.
Yeah, but you're not in a nightclub.
Oh, no. I'm just saying though. Like,
but I think that's the only thing that will work is on that end of the spectrum, or the complete opposite.
Yeah.
But if you're middle of the road and just be like, yeah, so in other news today, no one wants to listen to it.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's why. I mean, like you just said, strip club DJs are the fucking best, dude.
I gotta give strip club DJs credit, man.
Shout out to DJ Waistline at Pacer. I don't think he's at Pacers anymore. He was though. I was doing Monday nights there with him, and they booked me, and the first thing I asked was, do I have to get on the mic? Because I mean, I'm good on the mic, but I can't be calling out the dancers' names and shit. I don't know them, you know? And there's like rules to what you play and for how long, because the dancers are back there giving lap dances.
And you gotta like have like sayings that you use too, like like phrases and things like that.
Exactly. I don't think anybody really wants to put their hands up at a strip club. Like their hands are busy.
Usually that's when you're getting robbed outside of a strip club.
Exactly. So I asked him, I was like, yo, man, like I'm going to be playing there this Monday. Do I have to get on the mic? And he's like, no, man, I'll be there. I was like, oh, no shit, cool. So he has like the Britney Spears mic that it's on your ear like this so he can like do things.
That's pretty sick.
He kills it though, man. Like he's got that fucking deep, like soothing voice, and he gets up there with energy, like introduces the next chick, and I'm just playing fucking tunes in the back.
Oh, dude, one of our mutual friends, the guy who was entertainment manager at Typhoon, he used to have that like very like strip clubby voice.
Yeah,
on the
you know
microphone.
what it is? Sometimes it starts with people that like, excuse me, hosts like game nights. Even like a DJ that hosts like a game night or like trivia night. Like you have to project your voice and just be good at it, and so people get excited. Because like you said, nobody wants to fucking hear like, hey guys, we got drink specials and stuff. Like a normal voice just fucking blows. It's so fucking weird.
Oh, hey guys, we've got Mercedes on stage.
By the way, for the next hour, we have $4 beers at the bar if you want to go partake of that.
Like, and then you hear that, and you're like, why am I even here if this guy sounds like he doesn't even want to be here?
Yeah.
That's why you got to do the DJ, man.
It's enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Speaking of...
Even though that DJ's probably hurting inside.
Oh, I mean, that's the best part, bro. That's why I'm so fucking emo. It hurts. That you can hear it, you know?
Have you guys, either of you, seen the new Jaguar ad?
Uh-oh, no.
If nobody else has seen it, we can't really talk about it, but it's just Google it when you get home.
Can we get the preface of it?
It's so weird that I can't even really explain it.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. It's just, it has nothing to do with cars. Nothing.
I feel like the golden age of advertising has been like gone
You'll see
for
this.
a long
It's
time.
fucking ridiculous.
all the like Super Bowl commercials, they're all like fucking standing up for something, or like fucking they're trying to be deep. It's like, bro, you're just selling a car. Like, stop. Like, what happened to just like the wife coming out on Christmas and she has a bow on her car? Like, let's just go back to that.
The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I felt like the Super Bowl commercials kind of jumped the shark after Terry Tate office linebacker.
I don't know what that one is.
That was great. Those were fucking great.
That was like sort of like the pinnacle of the whole thing. And then after that, everyone was trying to like be the next.
What was that? What commercial?
The dude that would fucking tackle people in the office. Like there was one. The guy was at the printer and like, I don't know, something like he was using too much.
Was that a Super Bowl commercial?
Yeah.
Oh, that started out as a Super Bowl commercial?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It was brilliant. It was fucking
Dude,
brilliant.
I don't even know when the last time I saw a commercial was.
I mean, now it's just all like medications.
It is.
I don't even see those. Where are you guys seeing
YouTube.
those?
I mean, just on. So I have a DirecTV Stream.
Is that like
it's like a streaming cable service? Yeah.
You still got cable, homie?
I mean, it's pretty cheap, and it gives you access to like HBO Max or Max, whatever it is now.
Okay.
So it's worth it. Because the thing is, like, I like having the movie channels. Because like, if I'm just like working at home, I want to be able to like throw on a movie and just have it on in the background. I don't want to like go through like Netflix and like pick a fucking movie
Yeah.
or a show or whatever. Like I just want to have like something on and not have to think about it.
I think my TV comes with like Samsung Plus or something. It's like TV stations for free. Sometimes I do just put it on just to like have fun, but even those don't even have commercials, I think.
Well, I mean, also like, isn't Amazon like doing commercials now?
I don't know. I understand if they're doing free. Usually, if they're doing free shows, yeah, there's always a
pay
commercial
for it somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm happy they're doing that because I would rather have that and better quality content than like the shit. Like I'm so tired of fucking Netflix dumping like 35 fucking South Korean, movies and shows. Yeah. Like, dude, I'm not interested. Like, stop. You guys got Squid Game. That's it. We're good. Like,
I know, right? More. After Squid Game was over, yeah, I don't even have Netflix. The only streaming platforms I have are the ones that I get for free through
your friends.
No. Through I get my phone carrier.
Oh yeah.
They give me HBO Max, and then my internet carrier gives me Hulu. Wait, yeah. So it's a bundle, like they just give it to me for free. So I don't even know, man. You guys know me, man. I'm all about physical media.
I'm just an analog guy in a digital world.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you gonna get a tape player, VHS player?
I mean, maybe just for like nostalgic purposes, but I'm not gonna listen to them. Man, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe.
My tattoo artist gave me shit today for still buying CDs.
I didn't even.
Why?
I didn't even know where do you even buy them online?
Amazon. Yeah. Or if I'm some of the albums that I don't have from like my Ute, I'll go on eBay and find a used copy of an album I used to have.
Do you have the old like 3-disc change?
No,
stereo?
I don't have the multi-disc changer. My RV actually came with a 6-disc changer though.
Oh, dude, my like shitty old like 1990 Lexus had a 10-disc changer in the back.
It is funny though, like there are a lot of good reasons to have physical media, and I know I'm like beating a dead horse here, but it's like CDs sound better than fucking MP3s and streaming.
Well, I think
a whole lot better.
I think I've mentioned this. For me, it's more like I know that the bands that I'm trying to support make more money.
Yeah,
off of like hard copy stuff,
physical
like
media.
digital media, physical media. So I don't mind buying it for that reason.
How much do you think the music festival came into existence because artists needed to make money?
It might have been the sole reason, dude.
Yeah. Right?
Sure.
That's got to be it. Because like, not that long ago, like you could make a living as a musician, like just doing music videos on MTV and like selling
physical albums.
Yeah, and then doing like a tour once a year or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, there is something like I don't want to sound like cliche, but there is something about like going to my fucking like media center and grabbing like a 4K Blu-ray disc and going and putting it in.
There's part of that is nostalgia.
100, and I know it sounds silly because it's like people are like, why don't you just go to Netflix? Because it's like you just go on Netflix and it takes fucking 2 seconds. You put it on, and then before you know it, I'm on my phone and I'm looking at my phone, and then it's just like whatever. And like I said before, the quality on streaming, like you can only get so much information through the internet to your TV. So when Netflix is like, hey, this is a new 4K movie we're playing with Dolby Atmos audio, it's not really Dolby Atmos and it's not really 4K. It's a little bit less, which is cool, whatever. But
I will say, so I do get a 4K channel through DirecTV Stream, and it's the fucking balls when you're watching sports. Like it's fucking sick.
Oh, really?
Like I don't know. Have you ever watched like any like a live broadcast on 4K?
Not a live broadcast. I don't think so. No.
Like there's like a level of like depth perception that you get that like you can't get.
Do you have a 4K TV too?
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's weird. It's sort of like it's sort of different initially, like when you're watching it, but like you can see like when you're watching a football game, like you can see like the blades of grass.
Damn.
Yeah, I've actually watched stuff on some of my friends' TVs that have the high resolution, whatever, and it looks weird. It actually doesn't even look like you're watching TV.
Yeah, it's very odd. It's a trip. Yeah. And like a lot of what they do broadcast, because like there isn't much to broadcast in 4K. So like they'll just have these like sort of like nature docuseries or whatever. So like you're just getting like the full. I mean, those are all like made to look like super cool.
Yeah. If you guys want to trip out, I actually have it in 4K, a 4K disc. You remember True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger? And what's her name? She played in
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see her big ass clit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
On the 4K?
Yeah.
Apparently, I missed that. But so they remastered it from the Blu-ray to 4K resolution, and James Cameron, the director, used a little bit of like AI to help out. Bro, this movie looks so clear. It looks like they just fucking filmed it like 2 months ago. And people are giving it shit because it's like too smooth. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger's skin is like too smooth in some of the like scenes.
It looks like photoshopped.
Yeah, like photoshopped or those weird like Indian fucking videos you see where they like Photoshop the video so much it's like almost glassy.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool, but people are like afraid that like, you know, I don't know, there's all these purists out there. They're like, I only watch the VHS or the DVD. It's like, whoa now. Whoa.
Dude, a lot of those like 90s movies, I know we're talking about movies right now. We'll end it, don't worry.
Just take it. Just take it. Let's go.
A lot of those 90s movies actually still look pretty cool because the special effects were literally just explosions being filmed.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like the CGI and all of that. So
yeah, it
like,
actually happening.
Yeah. Like, dude, True Lies, the only scene that didn't look good when I went back and rewatched it was like with the airplane scene.
Really?
Like when he's like on like the jet, like when it's like hovering.
Yeah, it looks a little funky.
Like
a little funky, but not terrible.
But that was the one where they obviously had like special effects.
Yeah.
Like CGI, like
but
special
back
effects.
then, the special effects were actually pretty decent in that movie, I think.
But yeah,
they didn't use them. Didn't use it like too heavy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it was a lot of like explosions. Like that's not really like, that's not like the after the fact special effects.
Yeah. But that's cool, Bradley, that you're listening to CDs and stuff. Do you have like a CD Walkman?
No, I'm just laughing at Ziggy trying to fucking finesse. You're not a cat.
He's
dude.
kind of. I feel like he's kind of pissed. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck's going on? Why are we just chilling here talking about drill
because
dos?"
I don't know. Anyway, what were you talking about?
I just like it that you have like CDs. So how do you put headphones on? I mean, how do you listen to them in your ears?
Usually when it'll be a digital format, but I buy CDs for, like I said, the reason.
Oh, so you do keep it like completely wrapped up?
I actually have an iPod. I still have.
I like how you
iPod.
said that.
Yeah.
I actually have an iPod.
Well, I had to make sure I got the O and not the A.
Do you think there's gonna be like some douchey hipsters in like
yes, whatever you're about to ask, 100%.
Bro, they're already here.
I'm talking about like 2035 or whatever, who's like got like a CD player in their fucking apartment and they're like trying to like bang a fucking
for sure
21-year-old co-ed and they're like,
I bet
they're like,
exist.
oh, like the sound of the CD is just so much better than
it is. It's lossless.
Yeah, it's gonna be you.
No, it's not gonna. I'm gonna be too old for that shit. It's lossless audio, bro. It sounds so good.
But that was like that's what they would say about like vinyl.
Yeah.
But vinyl sounded like shit. Like I remember,
technically,
there's
more dynamics in it. There's way more dynamics.
I had a film professor, and he was like a big like vinyl guy. But even he was like, he's like, yeah, like people always he's like, I like collecting vinyls. He's like, but people are always like, oh, like the audio is better. He's like, no, it's not. It fucking sucked.
I never understood that.
Like
myself,
what you're hearing is just like the softness of like the shitty like technology.
Well, no, he's talking about the crackles and shit. Like
yeah,
it wasn't the highest definition, but people liked the dynamics. There was more dynamics in the
warmer.
music.
Yeah,
exactly.
Warmer. But it's not better. Like you're not getting
subjective.
Yeah, it can be enjoyable, sure, but you're not getting like the highest quality of like the music that's being recorded.
True. But you also got to think back then when they were pressing to vinyl, it was a whole different ball game. Like there was bands and shit. You know?
Well, all I'm saying is like people who were like acting like it was a better. It was like CDs ruined the quality of audio. Were stupid as fuck. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You might be right.
But there's gonna be some fucking douchebag in 2035 thinking that his like 3-disc changer fucking CD player. Remember the one with the speakers you could fucking
you can unhook and move them?
Oh god, I had like 4 different.
Oh yeah,
those.
I used to buy the extra long speaker cables so I could put them like on other sides of the room.
And like you got real cool and you got like the wall mount for the speakers, so you could like it's like surround sound. I had the one with like the 2 speakers and then like the middle one and then like the 2 on top. Yeah, like
dude, I used to put that in my first truck, my first Toyota. I brought that with me because I didn't have a CD player in my truck when I first got it. And then every time I'd hit a fucking bump, it would skip. That was the worst. That's the worst thing about CDs.
You didn't have the anti-skip?
No, it wasn't. It was.
I had a literal boombox on like the floor of my passenger seat because I didn't have a CD player yet when I got my truck.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, you always had that one friend with a shitty car who had like the
the tape
that
connected to the CD player.
Oh God! See, I was lucky, man. My dad was into like sound systems, not like.
So you had the latest and greatest.
He used to understand when I asked him. So my first car was a very, very old, like almost antique BMW. And my dad loved to work on BMWs, so he was like, gave this one to me just to drive to school. Like I couldn't go out and just like do whatever I wanted. So I was like, cool, can I add some speakers in? And he's like, yes, we can add speakers. So I got some really nice like 6x9s. And then I was like, can I get a subwoofer? He's like, no, you're not going to get a subwoofer. I don't want you rattling the car and like breaking it. I was
Wise
like,
man.
Oh, fuck, yeah. But he ended up coming around. And I was like, can I just get one sub for like the low end, you know? I just want to put it in the trunk. And he was like, all right, cool, let's do it. And then we figured out that like there was a firewall between the back seats and the trunk, and it was like all metal, so it would just rattle shit.
Yeah, it would just rattle.
So then he got the jigsaw out, and we fucking cut a hole like a little bit in the back seat.
That's the only way you can make it sound good is if you had
It had to go through. So he understood. I was very thankful for that because he was like, all right, you want a good sound system, like let's do it right, you know, get the blah punk out.
My fucking blah punk, you broke it.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the funniest shit. Is like we would like everyone would pull up to the high school parking lot, and like every single person was like taking their fucking Alpine, you know,
the faceplate off.
Yeah, the faceplate off and putting it in the fucking thing because they knew it would get jacked. Like, dude, the fucking high school parking lot was just like a free for all for anyone that wanted to steal shit out of a car.
I remember seeing that for the first time. Someone pulling out their tape deck and like taking it with them. Like, it looked like a little lunchbox, and I was like, that's fucking genius. But at the same time, it was so fucking like...
It was a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Pain in the ass. Like,
even when you just had the faceplate, like it wouldn't fit in a fucking pocket.
Yeah, the faceplate was a bitch too. Yeah. And it ended up always stopped working because you plug it back in, like one button wouldn't work.
Or like one of the pins is off and the connection doesn't work anymore.
And it always looked like shit too.
Yeah.
Because it just never matched the fucking the car. It just looked like
not at all.
Ass.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's funny though. You had the fucking boombox in there and it used to skip.
I remember like it was yesterday. It was like 57 years ago.
There's like a secondhand clothing store that has like a bunch of like boombox, like old school boomboxes in their fucking like on Garnett, and I'm like super tempted all the time because I want to get like one of those old school like on the shoulder fucking boomboxes.
Oh, like the real old CD, like the one from like Beastie Boys videos in the 80s.
Yeah. Like they got some of those. They look fucking
the big
dope,
silver
dude.
ones that are like 6 inches wide and like 18 inches tall.
You're gonna have to buy CDs though, man.
No, these are tapes.
These are tapes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those are tapes.
Damn.
That was pre-CD era. When did CDs come out? 90?
The late 80s, I think, was like the first.
Yeah, they get popular like early 90s.
You know what? I might just say fuck it and buy myself a Laserdisc player too.
Wow. See, those are expensive now.
I probably.
Super expensive.
I mean, they never got cheap because nobody bought them.
Yeah.
True.
Didn't they have them? There were mini discs too. Do you remember
those?
those?
I have a case of them. Brand new.
Cool.
You can still buy them.
I still have a 100 blank CD thing.
I have that. Yep. I have the same. I'm gonna start burning CDs.
Really? You still have it?
Yeah, I should toss it. I don't know why.
Toss that shit,
dude,
bro.
I've had that probably. Every place I've moved to, I've brought that fucking with me.
Honestly,
I'm like, you never know when you're gonna need 100 blank CDs.
Like in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna do something like super cool and like artsy with this.
Yeah. I didn't even think that. I'm just like, I can't throw it out.
Like you're gonna come in one day and it's just gonna be the entire floor with epoxy.
Yeah.
Like covered.
Which actually would look cool.
Right? Yeah.
If I come in here, there's a sticker on the CDs that says "For Schoeny." I'm not taking them home, bro. Just throw that.
Dude, I'm gonna start burning CDs.
I'm pretty sure I came across one of your old mixes too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I still have people on Facebook that hit me up. They're like, "Yo, you don't remember me, but you gave me one of your mixtapes back in fucking 2010. I still listen to it." I'm like, "Get rid of it, Jesus, stop."
But that was the best era for mixtapes.
Yeah, not mine. I feel like mine were shit, dude.
They were fun, dude. It was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they were
fucking
fun,
mashups, like open format. Like it was just, it wasn't like all like now. It just kind of all feels the same.
No,
every DJ sort of had their own flavor, their own style. Then
yeah, I mean it's still the same though. It's just. I know you guys don't want to hear this, but we're getting older and we're not like our ears not to the ground when it comes to like mixtapes and shit. You know what I mean? Back then, you probably heard a lot of mixtapes and you're like, this is the era. But now it's like we got Spotify, so you're not searching for DJs and their mixtapes. I don't even know if DJs they don't even do CDs, not even USBs anymore. It's all just SoundCloud.
Yeah, I mean, I think the worst thing about Spotify is it has me like going backwards in music.
What do you mean? Like back in the day shit.
Yeah, like I'm like it has instead of like giving me like instead of like exploring new music, I'm like doing the opposite. Like I'm going like back.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
it's great.
Like
dude.
I've got like Tom Petty on the playlist.
I've heard from some people that the algorithm is terrible.
It is.
No, you know what? They serve up what you have on your playlist for sure.
So it's not terrible.
Yeah, like you're just people just have terrible taste in music.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah.
I mean, they definitely like feed some like shit in there that you don't like. But
my algorithm sucks. No, you just have shit taste in fucking music.
You just suck. That's it. All right, should we get out of here?
Yeah,
let's get
I gotta piss.
Yeah, hit up the Patreon, guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
We got some stuff in the works. I know I hate fucking saying it when we don't, but we got some stuff in the works.
Stay tuned, guys.
Yeah,
big things coming.
Yeah, big things coming.
But I think next episode we're gonna announce it. I gotta talk to Scoop, but we're gonna start doing some stuff. Basically, it's gonna make it worthwhile to be part of the Discord and the Patreon.
Yeah.
So it'll make it a little more fun, and because we know. Everyone's got their own financial thing on, and we do appreciate people signing up for the Patreon.
Yeah,
so,
with the t-shirt store gone, we got it.
Yeah, we want it to be special for you guys. So once again, it's just hit up the Patreon link in the YouTube comments. I'm sorry, the description, and then hit up Alex or I on Instagram and show us your receipt, and then we will send you the link to the Discord. And the Discord's where all the shit goes down. How is the Discord doing, Alex?
I couldn't tell you.
You're not up in that bitch? Dom is.
Not daily. Dom's up there.
Dom and Scoop are running through that. I know Bradley is every once in a while, right?
Dom's
It's been a while.
Dom's got his ear to the streets. He's the best one to talk to.
He's got his ear to his pillow right now.
Yeah, he hasn't even.
Yeah, we need to find out what the fuck happened.
Has he texted you yet?
No, I don't think so.
Alex just came out with fucking scenarios from wrapping his car around a pole. Jesus Christ.